Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Next, double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the one that taught me the 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere items. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith. Regardless of people here for bad. He said, woe into this place. Woe. Woe means destruction, death. This is what the Lord is saying. Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe, destruction to the bloody city, Babylon, the land of confusion, aka America, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Destruction into it. That's what the Lord is saying, man. It is all full of lies. It was lies. It was established on lies, founded on lies, rape, robbery, murder. And the Lord said, woe unto it. You will never be free as long as this place exists, Israel. Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Now if you go to a wedding, you can't even dance. You can't do the electric slide. You can't do the two-step. You can't do the chicken wing. You can't do the good foot. You can't do nothing here. Oh yeah, you're free though, right? You're free. What's next? What's next? They're gonna say you can't laugh with your mouth open. What's next, Israel? Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. They stole this land from the Native American Indians, broke every treaty that they made with them, slaughtered them, butchered them, set them on blaze, man. Man, woman, and the child. The prey departeth not. Who's the prey? Us, man. All right? Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Look, we're still here. Slaves, POWs. But you walk around fighting for rights. The Lord said, woe into this place. You can march all day. You can march until you get corns on your feet. It's still not going to stop the prophecies from coming to pass. Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. A quick little lesson through the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shai, Lord, one of the elect is edified. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe. I'm reading a whole lot of woe scriptures. Destruction. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. Whose blood, though? Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look, we built America. You can believe that, hands down. Our forefathers, and we had something to do with it too, because we are our forefathers coming back, continuing to build this place off the sweat and blood and tears, man. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. How was this place established? Through witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Obelisks, pentagrams, and all that witchcraft, man. Sorcery. You know? And it's still continuing to this day. They ain't stopped because they're the wicked, according to the Bible. So, of course, they're not going to stop their wicked ways. Something that was created to be crooked, how you think it is going to become straight, Israel? Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, Israelite blood, and established a city by iniquity, man. Their constitution, their laws, their penal codes are set up to break the laws of the Bible. Okay, we already got a standard, and it's called the Bible. They say that's the book of the land, but they don't go by it. They don't go by our book. How could you think they could? They're the wicked. According to the Bible, as long as they rule, you're going to mourn, Israel. You're going to always be in the ghetto. You're going to always have to work for somebody. And going to college don't mean that. What that mean? Numbers 35. Quick. Whoa. He said, whoa, Israel. Numbers 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. This land is polluted, man. It's defiled. It's foul. For blood. Remember? Woe to him that buildeth a city by blood. It's polluted. For blood, it defiles the land. And the land, and once again, Israelite blood. And the land, oh yeah, let bygones be bygones. Let bygones a long time ago. Look. When something happens to them, do they say, no matter if it was 100 years ago or 200 years ago or 5 years ago, do they ever say let bygones be bygones? But when it comes to us, let bygones be bygones. Where they do that at? So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are. For blood, it defileth the land. And that blood crying out, man. Just like Abel's blood was crying out when Cain slew him. And the blood cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. That's why the Lord said, woe to that bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not, man. You know? So guess what? Blood is going to have to be shed. The Lord's going to shed a whole lot of blood. The God of the Bible, God, is about to shed a whole lot of blood, man. Straight up, man. From sea to shining sea. Micah chapter 2, we'll start at 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When they're at home, they think about ways how to destroy you, Israel. How to come up with different devices and plots and schemes to tear you down and to destroy you, Israel. And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. They go to their labs and come up with different concoctions, potions. You read between the lines, Israel. You see what's going on. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is given, because it is in the power of their hand. Remember, Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hands of the wicked, and they covered fields and take them by force. How do they get this land? How do they get any land? They take it by force, man, all right? And houses and take them away. So they oppress. Remember, oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And they take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, behold, which means to look, against this family, sleazy Esau, Edom, do I devise an evil. The Lord is going to bring bad times upon these people, from which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall you go haughtily. For this time is evil, man. That's why going right back to Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 4 and 5, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. That's all that's going to come, man. Death and destruction. Remember, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. It's a fearful thing to fall into the living power, Israel. Fall into the hands of look, these teens are going to be just like us. You better go read Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Let's get this, though. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Everybody's got something to be happy about when a righteous nation is ruling the entire earth. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Are you not mourning? Is not the people of the earth mourning right about now? Ain't no food, violence everywhere, missiles flying, bombs exploding, chaos every damn where, protests everywhere. That means something going on in the earth, something wrong going on in the earth. That means somebody ain't ruling right in the earth. You know, you got a small percentage of the rich, the so-called elites, and everybody else just scraping just to stay alive, just to survive. That's what happens when the wicked rules the earth, man. All right? That's exactly what happens when the wicked rule the earth. Let's get this. Verse 7, Proverbs chapter 29, verse 7, the righteous considereth the cause of the poor. See, a righteous ruler is going to be like, oh yeah, that's the poor. They need food. They need shelter. They need water. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked, sleazy Esau, Edom. And remember, the scriptures tell you, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. But the wicked regardeth not to know it. He don't care if you in the slums. He don't care if you live in the sewer. You know, he don't care if you got big ass rats coming out of your kitchen. He don't care. He don't want to know your problems. That's why we constantly pray to Yahweh Bashem. The Lord has already said, woe, woe to that bloody city. It is all full of lies, robbery, the prey departeth not. Still in the book of Proverbs, the 12th chapter, Proverbs chapter 12. And it's almost over, Israel. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's almost over, Israel. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 10. And it reads, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beasts, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Stab and jab, MOB. Read between the lines, martial law. Remember, he know if he only got a short time to rule, so he gonna come down with violence, right? He gonna come down with violence, but then Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is gonna put him in his track. Let's get this right quick. Psalms 140. Let's get this quick little lesson through the spirit. I'm at the job. Yeah, look, we ain't gonna be working for these devils too much longer either. Psalms chapter 140, verse 1. Deliver me, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, from the evil man. He's an evil man. They're an evil nation. Preserve me from the violent man. Look, how did he get this land? Through violence. How did he get the earth? Through violence, through that sword. Would you imagine mischief in his heart, in his mind? Remember? They consider it upon their beds, and when the morning is light, they go to the different labs and buildings and practice what they thought about. Would you imagine mischiefs in their heart? Continually are they gathered together for war. Only thing they think about is war. So a man of war is coming to meet you. Remember, blood is going to pursue you, man. Since thou hatest not blood, blood is going to pursue you, man. You know. So we constantly praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to deliver us from the clutches of this devil, which his MO is to steal, kill, and destroy. And the Lord said, look, I'm coming on the scene that you might have life. Let me get this last one and I'm out. Get this last one and I'm out. 2 Maccabees, chapter 1. Let's get this. 2 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 28. And it reads, let's read up some. 27. 2 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 27. Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that despise and abhor, and let the heathen know that thou art our power. Remember, we're despised and abhorred, remember? Let the heathen know that thou art our power. Punish them that oppress us. Don't let bygones be bygones, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Punish them that oppress us. Pay back, and with pride do us wrong. Remember, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Thy pride hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks. Punish them that oppress us, and with pride do us wrong. Shalom.